Hi, my name is Andy Newsham. I'm at the University of Oxford, that part of the Tyndall Centre for Climate Change Research. My research is on adapting to climate change in southern Africa. That is to say, how do people in southern Africa, in Namibia and Mozambique especially, deal with climate change in the way that they live, I guess. What changes to the way that they live do they have to make, given that the climate is going to change in ways which will be difficult for them to deal with in some ways. So that's the thrust of my research. I also have an angle of looking at what's happening in terms of climate change policy. What are the Namibian and the Mozambican governments doing about climate change policy? How is all of this worry about climate change translating into action from those policies, and what are the things which are affecting the amount of action there is and the amount of policy which is actually being made right now and acted upon. So that's the sort of the comparative element, but there's a sort of Namibia-specific element as well in the north of Namibia, where I look at farmers and how they're going to deal with climate change. And so what do they already know about dealing with the variations in climate that affect the way that they farm? And these people don't irrigate their crops, they farm based on the rainy season, rain-fed agriculture. What is it that they already know which is going to help them to deal with climate change in the future? What is their adaptive capacity, we might say? And how is that coming into climate change adaptation policy alongside some of the science from, say, agricultural science, which is part and parcel of helping people, of the government's efforts to help people make their agriculture produce more food for them, or to be more sustainable, or to be more to help them with their food security and things like this, basically. But my point is that we need to look at what people know as well as what we think we should tell them about how they should deal with climate change.